Hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing this. Alright, so, last time we streamed, the stream kind of crashed. Those of you who saw it, yeah, it went pretty poorly. I think I have fixed my computer problems, however, and so I don't think the stream will crash this time. I could always be wrong, so, you know, but I think we're gonna be good this time around. I don't think there's gonna be any crashes. Since that stream, I, fucking installed a new OS. I installed Ubuntu. Can Daily Dose of Internet shut up? I was trying to pull up the chat on my phone. Fuck you, Daily Dose of Internet. I have nothing against you, but no, stop it. Anyway, yeah, I installed Ubuntu, and I hated it. So then I reinstalled Mint, and yeah, I think genuinely I have fixed the problem, and you're not gonna believe the issue, Chad. It's so random. And there is still a asterisk to it, a big question that I don't understand. What was bad about Ubuntu? It was bad in a lot of ways, but I mainly hated its window manager. Just to put this into perspective, chat, do you want to know what the stream would have looked like if I was still on Ubuntu? I need to quickly pull up Discord and get this image, but I'm gonna show you what the stream would have looked like if I was still on Ubuntu, okay? And I'm not joking, alright? This is legitimately... Can I close Discord? Thank you. This is actually what it would have looked like, okay? If I can fucking get the image... Why is it so large? There we go. This is what it would have looked like. You see how you can see the little title bar up here and how there's all this black space? I couldn't do anything about that. And this was because of the way the window manager worked and the way OBS interacted with it. And I really fucking hated it. It was bad. It was really bad. And games took, like, a full 60 seconds just to start booting up. It was just bad. I don't know why Ubuntu was so bad, but it was. But yeah, I switched back to Mint and it's been great. So, what is actually wrong? Like, what was wrong with my PC? Basically, 60 seconds, that's fast. No, it wasn't. Because I'm saying, like, between the time it took for you to click Steam and the time, between the time it took for you to press play in Steam and for the window to appear was a full 60 seconds. But anyway, this is what was wrong with my PC, okay? And this requires a little bit of context. So, my PC, when I first got it, these are the PC parts that I had, okay? I had a Radeon RX 550, and I had a Ryzen 5 1600 6-core, okay? And I still have that CPU, but recently I swapped to a new power supply that gives more power, and I swapped to a new GPU, GTX 1060. And, the GTX 1060 is great. I'm actually streaming off of my GPU right now, if that tells you anything. Before I had to stream off my CPU. But ever since I swapped my GPU and power supply, it kept crashing. And I feared the worst. I was like, oh god, don't tell me the power supply's bad or something like that, right? But, you know, I spent a full month in the terminal and doing all sorts of different things to try to fix it. And as you guys saw last stream, the stream crashed. Shit wasn't going well. The thing is, crashes were happening on both Windows and Linux, and on Windows, it would actually blue screen and give me an error. And so I got a bunch of different errors. I think one of them was like, our something Q, I think it's like RSQL or something like that, not available or something. I don't remember what the error was. It was something like that. And when you Googled it, it said it could be a failing power supply or it could be a RAM issue. And all of the issues, like all the crashes, all the different error messages, they all said that it could be a RAM issue. And one of the things is, when I first got my PC, it had 2 sticks of DDR4 3200 RAM. I don't know PC parts too well, so I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but it was 16 gigs in the form of 2 sticks of 8 gigs. I went online and I bought 2 more sticks that were identical, the same RAM sticks, to add it up to 32 gigs of RAM. For whatever reason, when I swapped to my new GPU and power supply, my PC couldn't handle all 4 RAM sticks. So I removed 2 of the RAM sticks, and I'm back to the RAM I had before I made that upgrade. Like, I have the 2 RAM sticks sitting in a fucking Ziploc baggie right now. It's like their SCP containment cell. It's a Ziploc bag. Because the moment I removed them, not a single crash. I haven't crashed in 2 days. My PC's been on for 2 days. So needless to say, I think we're alright. And with all of that, I'm hoping to God my PC doesn't crash this stream. Let's pray. So yeah, chat roundup. Hi, HG is YouTube. Hey, Theory of Everything Icon. Hey, Freezy. Hey, It's Z. Hey, Milky. Hey, Seabass. Hey, Zydro. Hey, My IRL Stories. Hey, Andre. Hey, Rav. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're going to continue exactly where I left off last stream, as if this is part 2 of yesterday's stream, even though this is like a whole series, so of course this is the next episode, but like, this is going to be a direct continuation. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, chat. There was a bit of a casualty, okay? Now, luckily, I save to the cloud at the end of every stream, and when I'm not streaming, after every completion. And also, luckily, this did not affect my downloads, documents, videos, or anything like that. So stuff like the iceberg is safe. I did not lose my editing progress in the iceberg or any of my files for that. So we're not, like, set back in content. But, I lost my app data and Steam folders. It was a weird thing. I had them backed up, I put them on another drive, and then when I installed Ubuntu, I watched it delete itself in real time, and I don't know how that happened. And so, I lost all of my Geometry Dash game files. So, if you see me re-downloading songs and all that, that's why. I lost all my Minecraft worlds, which was a bit upsetting. I lost a bunch of stuff. And so, I don't have nearly all the stuff I had before. Like, my songs folder is barren. I used to have, like, thousands of songs in there. Not a hard drive fail, it was 2 folders. Not everything, thankfully. But yeah, it was really weird. I just watched it, like, in real time just drain those 2 folders. I don't know if it's because I copied a hidden folder directly, and Linux didn't like that, but whatever. Thankfully, I didn't lose anything important. That's what matters. Except my Minecraft worlds. Losing that was a bit shitty, because, you know, memories and whatever. What is a good medium demon for a person who is still getting used to medium demons? So your first one was B. I mean, here's the thing. And I'm going to go over this in a future video, but level recommendations are horrible, and just because I tell you to beat something doesn't mean you should commit to it, because everyone has different skill sets and biases and all that. But the recommendations I can give is, if you're looking for a wave level, go for Fear Me. If not, go for something like Reanimation, or, and this is my big suggestion, play the Gauntlets. They give you really good levels to pick. Like, the Gauntlets are genuinely going to be your friend up to, you know, entry hard demon. Alright, so, back to this level. This is the level we were playing when our stream crashed, and luckily, it crashed at the worst part and not after it. I do gotta say, the stream crash last night was actually kind of funny for one reason. Because on your guys' end, it just went silent, right? You couldn't hear anything. Ow. Yeah, on your guys' end, it went silent and you couldn't hear anything. On my end, it was, like, looping. So, if, like, right now, I don't know, I say the word banana, right? What it was doing on stream is I said the word banana, and then, like... Well, it wasn't anything I said, it was the game audio, but, like, the game audio was stuttering, so it was kind of, like, echoing. So if the game audio was, like, a voice saying the word banana, all I was hearing was just banana, 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 banana. Like, my PC was just stuttering and looping the same audio. And it made it, honestly, kind of fucking freaky, because it was like my PC was possessed in the middle of the stream or some shit. So, like, I'm sitting there trying to figure out why everything is broken, and then the entire time my PC is just echoing, and I had no idea why. Okay, so what do I do here? Do I grab that? Make a lot of sense. Why am I playing so poorly today? Oh, I see. Okay. I was being stupid. That makes a lot more sense. It's almost like I got to the end of this level yesterday. Not hating, by the way. What happened? I stopped streaming for the entirety of the Middle Ages. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was explaining last stream and this stream, and what last stream kind of showed off. The reason I took such a long break from streaming was, because of my PC problems. Like, I was still beating stuff, I just couldn't stream, and so I wasn't streaming the plats. I don't understand why I can't be Nightmare King Grim in Hollow Knight, but not a medium demon plat, Lamau. My hardest is Logotomy, but that level is easier than Deadlocked. Dude, I don't know if you realize this, but, like, most people find Logotomy to be one of the hardest, fucking hard demon plats. Like, everyone finds that level stupid. At least as far as I can tell. Like, that level's not easy. Ow. Okay, that does still work good. Am I the only person who finds secret ways unrewarding? No, they are unrewarding. I take secret ways in levels that I don't want to play. Am I stupid? Why am I having, like, the hardest time in the world grabbing this? Oh wait, yeah, I am stupid. Whoopsies. I'm off my game tonight. I know last night I did this really quickly, but... Or was it? No, that wasn't last night. Whenever I last streamed. Was that last night? I don't think it was. I don't know, I lost track of time. Yeah, oh, you, yeah, the only one you took was the one in, the alphabet level. Yeah. I heard that was patched. I don't know how true that is. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm fucking stupid, but it feels like you can barely see the little liquid that you have to jump through. Have you seen Club Neon? It's basically Rob's Club if it was made by Vibrant, Ass Memory, RNG Click, etc. Never heard of it. If it's anything comparable to Rob's Club, I'd probably enjoy it. Because I thought Rob's Club was fucking hilarious. It's disliked? Ah, I see. I love how none of what I'm doing matters, by the way, because all of this level's difficulty is the ending, and this is just, like, to make you wait to play the level. Like, this is akin to waiting in a queue to play a game. It's like when you go to play the new Skate game. It's like playing Skate 4 when you end up in a queue. Oh my god. Fucking ending heavy plats, man. Yeah, I don't get it. Ending heavy plats are so common. That jump just feels stupid. Off topic, but on Tuesday I made a 2.0 dual-based medium demon called Quadcore. Oh, Quadcore! Quadcore is really good. I've actually kind of... I might add that to my bucket list because I've always wanted to do Quadcore. I've heard it's really fun. We're not buffering, are we? No, we're not. Okay. God, this fucking jump, dude. I mean, lately I've been thinking about falling in, the Wild Seal's footsteps and beating every Funny Game level, because, Funny Game has so many levels, it would be a good star grind. But realistically, if I start doing every rated level grinds like that, like every level by insert creator here, I'd probably start with Zelink, like Angel Effect did, because Zelink, their levels are not good, and I'd like to get them over with. Good luck with Two-Faced Agony. Two-Faced Agony looks like it'd be kind of fun, though. The one I'd be worried about, honestly, is Tron. Slink levels are so good, unironically. Nah. I mean, he might have a good level here and there, but nah. Fucking... Okay. There we go. Thinking Space 2 getting rated is long overdue, and I don't know why it took so long. Oh my god, why would you... Such an annoying-ass jump. So, Zelink, the reason they're hated, Sebas, is, Zelink is an old creator similar to, like, Zenthic Alpha. The difference being that Zelink's levels have a habit of being really gimmicky and annoying because, unlike a creator like Zelink, or, well, not Zelink, unlike a creator like Zenthic Alpha, Zelink levels all, I guess they experiment. Like, you know the phrase, throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks? It's that, but nothing ever stuck, ever. Like, give Zalink this, he was creative as hell. But other than that, like, his levels are just generally frustrating. There we go. Yeah, and you know what the worst part about that is, Theory of Everything Icon, is that the UFO pack levels are not even close to the worst things Zalink has made. It's just one of the most well-known. It's like how people say Rob Buck made Buck Force, and that makes Rob Buck bad, and it's like, little do they know that Buck Force is one of Rob Buck's best. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no way I was doing that first try. What are your thoughts on Scrub a Bingo Force? I actually still haven't looked at that level. I should host a creator contest? No, because I don't... The problem with me hosting a creator contest is, it's one thing for me to critique rated levels, or, like, levels that are, like, big, serious projects that people are trying to get rated. It feels different to be super harsh on a level made by, like, a random, you know, fan of a YouTuber, right? Like, I feel like I'd be kind of being a dick if I, just, like, tore apart a random-ass, like, fan level that was just made for fun, you know? Now, if a level made for me got, like, rated or something, I would do that, because, like, you know, at that point, it fits... Like, I have this criteria, right, where if a level is bad, I don't want to talk about it unless it influences the community. Like, levels have to have influence for me to want to talk about them, and I just don't want to be like... Like, imagine if Fernanfloo fucking, like, started shitting on the guy who made the Fernanfloo levels, you know? Like, I don't know, I think I'd be, I think I'd feel like an asshole. Or, like, imagine if EVW decided to, like, harshly criticize the EVW Impossible levels, you know? It just, it wouldn't feel right. And that's, I mean, that's not to downplay what my audience is capable of, too. I mean, I'm sure there are some people in my audience that can make legitimately good and rate-worthy levels. But at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, hurt little Timmy's feelings, you know what I mean? Chances are, I could do a creator contest if I really wanted to. I just need to plan it really far ahead, and I'd need to have some sort of safeguard to make sure that, like, I'm not basically just yelling at a child, like an actual child, for not understanding color theory. I'd have to, like, really plan that out and make sure that, like, there's some sort of filter to make sure that I don't, like, get, like, a kid's recent tab level. It's like harshly criticizing a child with, like, those plastic toy foods at, like, a legitimate food making contest. Like if someone went to, like, a hot dog eating contest, or not eating, like a hot dog making contest, rather, and it was like, or like a chili cook-off or something, right? Like, there's some sort of chili cook-off, and some, like, young kid comes up with, like, plastic toy food, and the judge just starts fucking Gordon Ramsaying that child's chili, right? Ow. When you were researching the identical RAM sticks, did you make sure the RAMs had identical timings? Yeah, they are, like, down to the, like, everything. They are the same. The issue... Like, even if I mix the two pairs, the one I bought and the one that was already in my PC, they work fine. It's just, the moment I have 4, it's a problem. And by the way, I should mention, I'm just talking about, like, the idea of hosting a creator contest, because the thing I want to elaborate on is, if I held a creator contest, that would encourage everyone in my audience to make levels, right? And that would inevitably lead to a yelling at little Timmy situation, which I just don't want. That being said, I'm not opposed to reviewing levels made by people in my fanbase. It's just that I don't want to hold a creator contest. Because there's also another element to it, and, I mean, I've done rankings in the past, and with stuff like ranking the map packs, I'm comfortable doing it. But outside of stuff like that, I have a weird stigma about I don't really like saying one level is better than another. Unless, like, I'm making a direct comparison. Like, when I say something like the Golden is better than Amethyst, that's not exactly the same. But, like, I wouldn't want to sit there and go, like, oh, man, you know, this person in my my content viewer base, like, they make a better level than this person who watches my content, because then I just feel like an asshole. I got fucked by low gravity. Low gravity will never feel comfortable! If you end up reviewing levels made by your community, I have a level I made 2 years ago that I want to extend to a full-length level. I could probably do something like that. I don't know. I mean, I do want to make content that's more interacted with my community, I just don't have that many ideas. I have tried to make community posts asking... Like, I put out a community post recently asking for community hot takes, but the problem there becomes I get overwhelmed by the amount of people. Because, like, I think that community post has something like 300, maybe 400 comments on it, and there's no way I could read all of them. But the problem is, when I'm going through and reading them, I don't know when to stop. Because you don't want to repeat the disaster known as the Space Gauntlet. That's the weirdest thing, too, is, like, the less seriously a creator contest is taken, the better the levels end up, in my opinion. And because I make criticism videos about, like, GD levels, I worry that the creator contest would almost become too serious. Like, I don't think I could capture the magic of, like, Kermal's, Creator Contest 3, or whatever it was, where, like, the third place entry was the one that won. You know, I don't think I could, like, capture the magic of that. Shit. Why is it eating my inputs? It would be cool if you ranked every new level on the demon list as much work as I'm sure that is. It wouldn't be that much work, honestly. But at the same time, I already know that I just end up saying the same thing about a lot of the levels. Especially on the higher end. Why does that keep fucking happening? Oh my god. guess he has something against medium-length extremes with wave choke points. What do you mean? I don't know if that's true, just considering I really like, cobwebs. Oh, Nexus. Okay, I thought you were... yeah. Dude, Nexus makes me fucking sad. He used to make, like, really good content, and now he clickbaits like crazy. Honestly, it's a weird thing with all the showcase channels where lately they've just started to bleed into clickbaiting a lot more. Like, FNMO4 doesn't do it, thankfully. FNMO4 seems fine, but aside of him, like, they'll upload the showcase of the level, and by the way, the levels they choose to showcase are not fucking interesting in the slightest, like, Stereo Madness, but it's got the every end background, like, cool. That's totally what I needed. But, like, even ignoring that, it's like, a lot of them just don't do that good of a job at crediting the level. Because Nexus, giving him credit, Nexus will put the level ID in the description, but XN is so much worse. The other day, I got an XN video in my recommended, and I put it in a unlisted playlist on YouTube, as I do, because whenever I come across a video of an unrated Circles level on YouTube, I'll store it somewhere so that I can, like, grab the ID and put it on my spreadsheet, right? And so I had this Nexus level, or not Nexus level, sorry. I had this XN showcase in my recommended, and if I remember correctly, it was basically just Sonic Wave redecorated to look like 9 circles, right? And so I had that, and then when I finally got around to being ready to showcase it, it didn't have the level ID in the description. And when you Google, like, Sonic Wave, or not Sonic Wave, if you Google, like, 9 Sonic, or whatever the fuck it was supposed to be called, I legitimately don't remember, but when you Google that, it's just, there's thousands of levels with that name, and it's not the right one. Also, wait, shit, I beat it. I was just fucking talking, and I beat it. Okay. But yeah, I think it was literally called, like, Sonic, Circles. Yeah, it was Sonic Circles, that's what it was. So the name of the level was supposedly Sonic Circles, and chat, genuinely, searching Sonic Circles on the servers looking for a specific level is such a lost cause. Like, I just genuinely don't understand, above any other level, why that wouldn't be one where he put the level ID in the description. It confuses the hell out of me. No wonder why Callie was very unhappy about XN showcasing her level. Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of my thing, right? Is I kind of agree with what Callie was at least implying. I don't know if she said this outright, but I agree with what Callie was implying because showcase channels don't showcase levels to give the level attention. Showcase channels upload showcases of levels to take the attention away from the level. Right? Like, that's why whenever I upload showcases to my showcase channel, it's always, like, very specific format. It's level name, creator name, demon rating, and then the word showcase so that it's clear. And then you go in the description, and its immediate first thing is ID. Because I think that that's the bare minimum. In fact, I'd go so far as saying, if you upload footage of a level in GD that is not rated, you should provide the ID at bare minimum somewhere. And if you do not provide the ID, you should instantly, get called out for that shit. I want to say I'm talking about big content creators, right? Like, obviously, if little Timmy beats Acheron and doesn't put the ID in the description, that's different. But, like, if you are, like, an established content creator like Nexus, and you do not put the level ID in the description, you are doing something wrong. And I don't care if, like, this gets clipped and put on Twitter and everyone's like, man, that's harsh, because it is. But it should be, because, like, there is no reason for you to not credit the level. Am I excited to rebeat the Furious when I start doing hard demons? I already did the Furious. Yeah, I already did the Furious. I actually beat it really quickly, so it was kind of a forgettable rebeat. Yeah, the Furious was... blech. Jack's Film's logic in a good way? Yeah, because, I mean, you can go too far the other way, too, right? You can, like, shit on reaction content to the point where it almost feels like you're not allowed to react to something at all. I don't think that's the case. I just think... Okay, so chat. Let's talk about fair use for a second. Okay? Because no one seems to understand how fair use works. So, I can keep this very simple and say that fair use does not work as a excuse to use someone else's content. That's not what fair use is. Fair use is a legal defense implying that you did not commit copyright infringement. And the way you prove that with fair use as an argument is you have to prove that you had a valid reason to use the content combined with the fact that what you made does not replace the thing you used. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, what I was saying was, if you are using someone else's content, and you have to argue fair use, which you usually don't, but if you have to argue fair use, and by that, I mean, like, no one usually takes you to court for, like, using someone's song in a YouTube video or something. But, well, I guess it can happen, but, like, usually it doesn't go to court. Usually you don't have to legally defend it, you just have to fight it through the YouTube copyright system, which is annoying, but whatever. Point is, if you have to argue fair use, what you're usually proving is that your thing does not replace the original thing. Okay? So, as an example, let's say you are critiquing a random song, right? Like, I don't know, Fireflies by Owl City, right? And you don't like the synth, right? And you're describing why you don't like the synth. You would have to play a clip of the synth to explain why you don't like it. You'd have to, you know, show what's wrong with it. You'd have to play it, right? That is fair use because you are not replacing the song. Like, no one who wants to listen to Owl City's Fireflies is going to go to your review of the song, especially if you don't play it in its entirety. They're gonna listen to Fireflies by Owl City, right? But now imagine if your review, you just, like, played the song in its entirety and then you, like, edited a meme to the end of it. That wouldn't be fair use because you'd just, like, take a 3-minute song. I don't remember how long Owl City's Fireflies is, but you take, like, a 3-minute song and you added, like, a 10-second clip to the end of it. That's not fair use because you can get more or less the same experience with the song from my critique than you could from, like, some random review, right? Or, well, not random review. I just said the same thing twice. Like, my random reviews, yeah, what I meant to say is, you get more or less the same experience from my review that you could listening to the song on, like, Spotify, right? So, that's, like, the golden rule, is you have to look at your piece of content before you post it and ask yourself, say, you're posting a review of a song, you have to say, if someone wanted to listen to the song, could they feasibly do that by pulling up my review, right? And the answer is no, you're probably fine. Thing is, YouTube is oddly strict with its copyright, and oftentimes they will say that you are committing copyright infringement when you're not, just simply because even a small clip of the song exists in your video. Even, like, disregarding the whole you have to play a clip to put things into context. And because it's so aggressive, a lot of YouTubers just don't do it. Not because they're not allowed to, but because they've literally just given up on it. They're sick of fighting it, right? So that's where you get, like, Anthony Fantano refusing to use the songs he's criticizing in the videos. It's not because he can't, it's because he doesn't want to deal with it. It's too annoying. You could do dislike levels. I thought about it. That would be fun. What do you think? How would a system that reliably distinguishes 9-star Insanes and 10-star Easy Demons in actual level difficulty look like? Okay, so the problem with the rate standards, as I'm going to start playing this, the problem with the rate standards, what it really comes down to... Why is my controller not working? I didn't download the mod to fix my controller issues. Okay, whatever. The problem with the rate standards, in terms of difficulty, is that there's no, like, there's no hard line in the sand, right? There's no, like, this is what an easy demon is, or this is what a medium demon is, right? So it all kind of comes off of vibes and feels, which is why the GDDL works so well, because that actually draws a hard line in the sand and says, this is what an easy demon is, right? So, wait, what? I thought you'd already redone this one? I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I haven't. But yeah, so it's like, the problem with the rate standards really come down to the fact that you can have, like, an easy demon that's easier than a 9-star, or an 8-star that's harder than most insane demons, right? And the main reason that happens really does just come down to the fact that there are no actual proper rules. And so what an insane demon is can actually kind of change over time as the community gets better at the game. And I think it would go a long way if Rob just simply gave us some kind of indicator for how hard a level has to be a difficulty, right? I remember this, this part. Why does YouTube have so many weird emojis no one uses? A lot of them were made during the pandemic era, if I remember correctly. Oh, what the fuck is this level? I remember this now. This really isn't fun. Like, I love the idea of it, but at least this room. The rest of the level might be fine. You're beating Project J? Did you end up beating it? There we go. Damn it. why did it have to be this tight? Like, you have to hold in between every click, and so I think maybe you shouldn't have made these ball timings this tight. Whoa, wait, what? I'm not touching anything right now. How is it held? Okay, that made the first click free. God damn it. This is so annoying. The way this level works, chat, is everything stops blinking when you hold the jump button. Oh, this sucks. There we go. Jesus Christ. That comment seems rude, did not mean to. Oh. Oh, no, you didn't seem rude. Why do I stream late? Convenience. It's very convenient because of the fact that I live with other people, and it's easier for me to stream at night because then I don't have to worry about, like, you know, other people potentially saying stuff in the background that I don't want the stream to hear and stuff like that. I thought you were Australian? No, I live in New York. Hey, DJ Fusion. Can we collab on a video? I don't really know. Did I see the Homestuck pilot? I didn't know Homestuck had a pilot. Oh, these fucking triples. I hate this. This is so not fun. I literally let go the moment my cube left the ground. Why is this so fucking setup dependent? This is so annoying. This is so fucking tedious. Holy shit. Thank God. Cube duel in Supersonic is extremely consistent. The cube does, the ball doesn't, unfortunately. Why is the hold, like, bugging out? There we go. Why? Why would you move that before I have a chance of setting it up? There should have been a switch or something. That's so annoying. There we go. Dude. How the fuck did I end up down here? Okay. Of course you would make that timing fucking annoying. Because it's not enough that it's just right up against a spike. No. This is so fucking infuriating to play. This is actually awful. Dude! Why? Never again, dude. Oh my god. That one was so not fun. Alright, next up... Cali level. Okay, that's... yeah. I always love playing Cali levels. Did Acropolis as a jump from Deadlocked? Why? I mean, GG, but why? Oh, fuck. Damn it! Yeah, this is extremely fun. There we go. Although this part kind of sucks. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. It didn't jump. You're supposed to just hold the dash orb and it hits the yellow orb for you, but it just didn't work. There we go. Yeah, I remember this is where the cool parts of the level start happening. Thoughts on Diamond Disco? I don't know Diamond Disco. There we go. God, this is hard. Scary, you replied to my comment saying you might do an Anathema review. Do you actually have one planned? I don't have one planned, but if I am, it's because I'm thinking about reviewing all 3. There we go. Fuck. Okay, I'll say with Callie levels like this, the worst thing Callie does, honestly, is use the pink dash orb. Because with the green ones, you can recover if you fuck up. With the pink ones, it flips your gravity, so there's no chance to recover. That's like the only thing I dislike in Callie levels, is when Callie uses the pink dash orb. Like this part here. Because you can't, fall down and try it again, you just die. Sidestep is the only bad chase level. Nah. Can the 4x3 toggle orb, like, be permanent? I don't get why I have to hit it every fucking time. Why is that dash orb just not working? Why do you keep hitting it if you're not in 4x3? Because it makes it easier to see. You can just do that, apparently. There we go. There we go. That took way too long. Chat, we got the robot! We got the robot! Let's go. I don't know. I know I'm comfortable with the wave and I'm not switching that out, but honestly, do we go back to my old robot? Do you think? Or do you think the Master Chief robot has kind of become comfortable? What do you think? I'm actually kind of tempted to switch over to it. What do you think? Both? I don't know. I think we're gonna go back to the Grim Reaper robot. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mark. We are saving right now. Actually, no, we're not, because it'll take a while. How often do these stats update up here? Because I have 200 now. I'm going to save. I don't want to lose this data. Do you do the dailies? Rarely. I only do dailies I can easily one attempt. So did I switch to Linux distros? Yes, I switched to Ubuntu, and then I switched back to Mint because I didn't like it. Daily today is a free 9-star that's super short. Doesn't GD autosave? Yeah, but you can never be too safe, Bishi. Yeah. Yeah, I know Flamewall got verified. So, thing is, Fractal, I would be on Arch if it wasn't for the fact that I still use Windows with Secure Boot. Can it finish saving, please? Yeah, I still do. I dual boot Windows and Mint, but I primarily use Mint. The only reason I have Windows installed is for games with anti-cheats that force me to use Windows. I hate how long it takes to... Oh, okay. I was about to say I hate how long it takes to save, but it just... Yeah. What the fuck? AI-generated chat summary. Viewers in the chat are congratulating the streamer GG on his completion. YouTube thinks my name is GG. My god. No, I don't want to play Anemic Prophecy. No. That's checkpointless. I'm not playing that on stream anyway, but no, I don't want to play Anemic Prophecy. Fuck. Okay, let's do Camping Trip 35. Can you make this jump, I wonder? Oh, not with the wind. Oh man, that wind is actually kind of annoying. I don't remember that from my original completion. Oh my god. Wow, this is way too hard for a fucking easy demon. Jesus. This has to be the first room. I don't remember beating this. Is that saw real? Okay, it's not. Okay, good. Okay, honestly, platformer creators need to stop putting wind mechanics in their levels because they're never good. You just shouldn't do this. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Can you not fucking keep the camera zoomed in for, like, full fucking 2 seconds? Like, why? I wish Vsauce made videos that weren't ads for his loot box adjacent brand. Yeah. Oh, so why is that dash orb move at fucking... Oh my god, dude. That dash orb moves at like fucking half a mile per hour and the other ones launch you across the screen. Makes total sense. This is so fucking tedious, dude. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, that cloud is solid. Yeah, I knew that. That's totally something I knew. What the fuck do you mean I fell through? I just don't like needle levels. I really don't. How the fuck did I give that an enjoyment of 8 before? I'm gonna update that. What's my favorite Sonic Wave remake? Probably Unlimited. Yeah. It's either that or, if you count it, Cosmic Cyclone. exciting. Oh. Just beat Allegiance? Nice. Can I do it without the toggle orb? I feel like that's gotta be possible, right? Yeah, whatever. No, it gets rid of the fish, and I want that. Oh, it is possible without the toggle orb. Okay, this is jank. This is really jank. There we go. Ew, that shader. Oh, this is kind of like, the actual game I Want to Be the Guy. This is actually kind of well done. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I kind of like this level so far. This is not bad. Ah, I should have known. Shit. God damn it. This fish, man. How dare it? Why does it feel like I just walk across gaps? It doesn't feel very good. Like, I'm trying to fall in there while being precise, and I either fall down all the way, or I walk across the air. Not the level's fault, but man, is that fucking infuriating. There we go. Oh, those are spikes down there. Oh my fucking god, why does it take so long to reset, dude? There we go. I gotta get the fish. Oh, fucking inverted my controls. There we go. No, I missed a fish! Damn it. Ah, man. What the fuck? Okay. I even tried to reset to go back for the fish, but unfortunately, nope. Ow. Fucking... Can get in the water. No, no. Go. Oh, I see. That's cool. So, where exactly am I meant to go? Just up there? Okay. I'm stuck, aren't I? Great. Bye, my IRL stories. Bye, Andre. I like the ice theme, though. That's for sure. Oh. Major update is tomorrow? Oh, okay. I gotta remember to rejoin the Discord in that thread. It was a while ago, Theory of Everything Icon, but remember I streamed that Balatro Geometry Dash mod? It's, they made that. Hey, Incenticle. They thought you were making fun of trans people because your level was called Transgression. It's like they don't know that a transgression is something negative you do to someone, like, or like a bad thing one is responsible for. Like, someone paying for their past transgressions is paying for negative things they have done. That has nothing to do. Okay, that's like the worst thing I've heard all day. My God. People really can be stupid. There we go. Dude, I remember when I originally beat this, I was on Windows, and that room that we just passed lagged like crazy. It's insane the performance boost I got switching to Linux and getting a better GPU. Like, I can stream the level in 1080p and not frame drop there. Linux Mint. Alright, and then the boss fight. Which, this is a really cool boss fight. Ow. Bye, top hat guy. Ow. There we go. First try. Good level. Is GD the worst game engine? No, it's Mario Maker. Nah, in reality, it's Unreal Engine 5. Sounds like a joke, but I would really hate Unreal Engine 5. Like, really hate Unreal Engine 5. Okay, we're skipping Give Me a Minute. I guess we're beating Cali Slop. And I think this will end up being the last level I do this stream. Playing like ass right now. I am so sorry. Fuck. Wow, okay. This little wraparound with that dash orb is a bit annoying. Oh, I almost got that in the first try. The level name Give Me a Minute made me picture that realistic Luigi in the hospital bed putting his hands out. That is how it feels. Why am I going over that dash orb? What the fuck is happening? Why am I going over it? Dude. This is actually poorly made, and that sucks because the rest of the level is really good, but stage 9 is really bad. It feels like you don't get the height you're expected to on a lot of these clicks. Oh my god, dude. I can't. Dude, what the fuck is this? Thank God, that room sucked. Why is the black orb not working? Of course, this would just be a worse version of room 9. There we go. That was actually probably Callie's worst level. Okay. I didn't enjoy that in the slightest, unfortunately. It was really good up until room 9, but room 9 and 10 really aren't that good, sadly. I actually still think it's fine, like it's an alright level, it's just probably Callie's worst. I'm giving its sound effect score a fucking 12, though. I do not like the way it uses sound effects. That was starting to get on my nerves. And it's also getting... Yeah, excuse me. It's getting an originality score of, 1 because its whole thing is that it's a generic Callie level, like, intentionally, so... Yeah, not very unique. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I'm glad that everything is working. So I don't think we have to worry about crashes at all going forward. Thank God. This has been a really good stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Ooh, before we end, let's open up the chests. Maybe we'll get our death effect. Because I'm still missing my death effect. Diamonds. We can always take those. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna end stream. Thank you all for watching, and I'm glad that stream went well. I think it did go well. Good night, everyone.